Okay, welcome back. We'll do this really quickly. We are already starting the trading. I don't know what happened. My OBS kept on crashing. So reset really quickly. Hopefully it doesn't do this again. We're still trying to get all these little stupid bugs out. Maybe I have too many charts, and we'll just go through the risk disclaimer really very fast, and we'll get right into the charts here. Okay. So remember, this is going to be sim. I'll probably be trading live on the side there. It's really, I'm trying to figure out how to trade live and sim at the same time. So I might have to write an algo so when I put in the trade, it might go live with me at the same time. Because to educate and to trade, my mind's just racing in 20 different directions here. So other than that, educational purposes only. You gotta, don't trade the money you can't afford, and let's get right into it here. So I am going to miss my intro, and we're just going directly right in. Good morning, everybody. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at CNBC, see what the news is saying. We'll go into Fox Business and see what they were saying. And then I want to show you something about the swing scanner. I threw a video up around 6:30 in the morning, or 8:30, I guess, Eastern Standard, to show you the power of the swing scanner and why is it so relevant. You know, I've created these indicators over and over again, but remember, I'm trying to educate you, you know. And if you can see my background, it says the power of the swing scanner, as you can see. And I'll show you why. Okay? So anyways, let's take a look at this. Dow fall more than 250 points after notching a record close Walgreen drops. This is what I was waiting for yesterday. It took 1 day cycle to switch over. But this is what I was looking for. Dow futures extend losses, now down 250 points, weaker than expected retail sales. So, and then on the Fox side, let's see what here. Walmart earnings surge as pandemic boosts grocery electronic sales. And they're really not talking much about the election anymore. Let them go through their, their court cases, see what happens if there's any catalyst from there. But so other than that, there's some good news, but big corporates, I don't care about. So let's close these two pages here, and let's get directly into the swing scanner. So yesterday, I was waiting, and then all of a sudden my system crashed once again. Just want to check if everything's working perfect. And then what I want to do is, morning, Pepe. And what I want to do is let's start taking a look at this cycle, okay? But what I want to show you, and I did this in the previous video, is we're already starting to go down, and I don't want to trade. I'm going to let 9:34 till about 8 o'clock. We'll start taking a look at the trade. The first half hour, if you're new traders out there, I don't want you to trade in that zone, unless if you want to do it, go right ahead. But for myself, I want to teach you guys. So at the daily chart, you see buy phases, sell phases, buy phases. It's amazing how my line here goes up, line goes down, line goes up, line, red color goes down. Next cycle coming up here, timestamp. Here you guys see this. Now we'll take a look one more time. Let's go way far back, right here, this little marking here where it really crashed. Amazing, right on that mark was the COVID announcement. It went 2 cycles because of the fear factor. So there was a real big expansion. So we had a reversal, and then it took off again. So, and you'll see little mini ups and downs, and then the election cycle getting closer is getting more and more violent. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this data series so you can understand what I'm going to get. I'm going to put it to I'm going to put a 5-minute chart, but I'm going to put a 180 days. Okay? And then we're going to put this on the spreadsheet so you can understand the power of it. Alrighty, let's crunch this down. So as you can see, this was yesterday's that I was waiting for it. And look how it tapped on the line. Went up, tapped on the line, went up. Actually, it did do a mini breakdown, and we're seeing it breaking down, which is good. Set the right time, just gotta make sure, 5 minutes. Sounds good to me. And we have a line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a horizontal line. Okay. And I'll put a horizontal line on the transition here somewhere. Rough. I'm going to be putting rough lines here. I do have an indicator. It's not in the pack, but I'm going to put it back in the pack. It's called institution line. I merged it with the market maker line, but the institution line will be probably going to be called swing scanner. So you can put your swing scanners for a long period of time in order to see, there you go. There's that line there. In order for you to have this in your memory banks. So let's just keep on going here for now. Alrighty. Let's keep on going. Let's go back one more. Oops. One more. I'm only doing this temporary at 180 days, and then I'll put it back to normal. But as long as we have those lines in the sand. And you will see something really interesting. I think that's right. And one more phase here. Somewhere right around here. I think that's good. We need it up to where it's supposed to be. Come on, pick it up. Okay, so that's good enough for now. Whatever. Doing rough lines here. What you're gonna see on this chart. Remember, we went up back 6 months, and I only drew as soon as that timestamp came in that I gave you. I drew a horizontal line. I'm saying this is actually a crucial area where price should vibrate. Okay, as you can see, this is the most current one. It vibrated once, twice, third, and it's still oscillating in that area, the 5096 area. Now, if you start looking at this chart, see where it's vibrating here, and it hit this lower line here and this lower line. Remember, those were back in time, and they're still vibrating. Then it comes up to the next level here. Vibrating, vibrating. See how it's all this vibration here? That's from 6 months back, remember. Next level here. Look at that. Comes to this zone. Oh, this is volume point control. So anyways, and then we see how it spikes and pops, and look where it's vibrating. Vibrating again. Okay, now let's go back another cycle. Let's go back a few cycles, just random. Let's go right here. See all the vibration on the new cycle, vibrated again, new cycle, then it took off, and look at how it vibrated right here on a different cycle. Over and over and over again. So when you have targets or where your projections, we can use this now. We know where the big banks are placing their first major position, saying, this is our swing. Put that in your memory banks. That's why the swing scanner is so powerful. Now, I don't need this as for 180 days, but what I'm going to do is I want to add one more indicator. The one I created was called the market maker. The market maker does the kind of the same thing, but every single day. So we know intraday or every daily where they want to hit the upper and lower areas, but we know we have a longer projection on the swing scanner. Okay? And then after this, let's go through everything and hopefully we can get some trades in today. So as you can see, this was yesterday's, this is today's. We're going to start breaking down, and look at this beautiful gap if she breaks down. We're going to give it some time. I said 8:15, so we got a little bit more time for it to play. And then we know this, as you can see, there's a swing scanner line right here. This is ultimate targets, volume point of control for past few weeks. So we have some areas of reference. Okay? Now, if we keep on going back more and more and more, it looks really noisy right now because we have so many lines, but you can see where they're vibrating on the mini vibrations, but then you get to the major stop points. And there you go. Swing scanner, very powerful for finding out where the ultimate targets are. And then the market scanner for your daily support and resistance. And then you can use market open as well for open price lines, etc., etc. So let's put this back to a daily chart. I don't need this because this was my day chart. Boom. And then we could probably get rid of those. I'll have to get rid of the market maker because I don't need it on the day chart, or it might not even show. Yeah, it won't show. So it doesn't matter anyways. So let's go into, let's get rid of, what do I have on here? I don't need market maker. Let's remove that one. Okay. So as you can see on the daily chart, it's pulling down. Excellent. So Excel spreadsheet, let's go again. That'll give you guys education. Daily chart with candle, day 2, sell, phase. That's all. We're done. This one's done. So I'm going to actually literally close this chart. The reason why is my laptop is just screaming right now. Okay, so now let's go to the 4-hour chart. We've got this 10 to here was ugly. This looks like this pushing. We only have till 11 possibly, which kind of sucks. But anyway, so we got from 4 to 11. And we're still holding at 96.95. So they're holding this line for at least a good half hour to get ready. So we know, once again, for our chart, red candle, sell, phase until 11 a.m. All we need. So what we're trying to do is get our brain set up to say we should be looking for sells for today. Yesterday it actually did say buy, and I was trying to go against the grain because I said it was the first day on this mark. We're starting to break. Okay, so we're done this one. I'm going to close that chart. I don't want to look at it anymore. Third one. Let's go to our 10-minute chart. It's not 10 minutes. I thought that was 10 minutes. Here's my 10-minute here. 1, 2, down. I thought that was 10 minutes. Must be this one. There we go. There we go. Starting to push down. And okay, so F6, let's do this really quickly. I'm not even going to trade this. But what we're going to do on this 10-minute chart, okay, we have one area. This could be the 11 o'clock. We don't know. But as you can see, first thing in the morning, we have sell phase. Oh, that would have been nice if it was up there. But as you can see how it hit the day trend just perfectly, and we could have taken this trade at, what was the time there though? Yeah, I'm not even trading at 7:30. And yeah, too bad I wasn't living in the East. It would be so much easier for me for trading. So from here to here, we're going to watch this zone. It needs to break this, and it is going to break this eventually. And then we have a target to 86. Okay, now let's take a look at this. VWAP sell. Let's do this. 10 minutes. VWAP. There you go. Out of 70%. Wow. And then resistance. 3586. 0.5, whatever. 3586. So, daily sell, 4-hour sell to 11, and now she's pushing on the 15 minutes into. We'll wait till 8:15, 8:10, 8:15. We'll look at the 1 minute chart and we'll go from there. Okay. And now let's go to the 1 minute chart. Here's my no, that's my 1 minute here. There we go. Oh, I actually have time zone there. Okay, so let's see what it kind of looks like on this 1 minute chart. Critical point, -1%, focusing on selling. It's really pushing right now. Well, we actually didn't really push that much. It's just playing around. That's good. We have some stop outs here. This is an area of concern at 80. Previous prior open and close. Let them play this game. So I'd love to see it go down, pull back up, come back down, and go for our targets here for 70. And there we go. There's my times I love. Right on the very bottom, you will see 949. She's pushing down, and she's following perfectly right now. 934 came down to 949. 949 pushing up till 10:03, up to 10:11. Between 10:11 to 10:20 is my sell off till 10:45. And then we have, they said possibly 11 o'clock buy-in. So there's our 11 o'clock buy-in to 12. We'll see what happens. But the buy-in, I'm not really, I want to follow this phase. We might shut her down even at, we don't know yet. But we'll give it some time. Okay, I'll show you one trade I'm going to be putting in really right now so you can understand what I'm going to do. And it's just a patience game. So let's go to our 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart is negative net.
So hello, Mike.
Hello, Rennie. Did you hear yourself? I have voice synthesizer, so I know now when people say hello. Hello, Rennie. See this? Bonatos. Next, coming on Friday, I'm going to go that game. So negative net, we have a sell-off. Okay, and wait until 10, 15, 10, 11 to 10, 20. That's my game plan for today. Okay?
So I'm setting up my evaluation right now.
Congratulations. You go set up your evaluation right now. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So I wonder, can other people hear Rennie actually speak? If not, I'll put it into the system. And if you guys want to swear at each other, go right ahead. I know nothing. I see nothing like Colonel Schultz. Okay. Or not Colonel Schultz, Sergeant Schultz. Okay, so right down here, what we're going to be looking at is we actually had that gold phase, and that was your mini punch here. How many ticks would have that been? I got to put a soundbite. Isham was requesting a soundbite, and I agree with him. Should have put that in there. That shows a 5 on that zone there. But what I want to do, let's go across here.
Yeah, I hear it.
Thank you, Peter Boko. Alrighty. So let's get into this. Remember, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm not going to be trading until 10:15 anyways. So, because I already showed you my game plan.
Set good, like ready.
6.25s. Alrighty. So here we go. So right now, currently we're at the volume point of control. We're minus 6 points. We want to see this pull back now. This is what we're going for. Hopefully we can get in the VWAP. Now I'm going to show you the trade I'm going to wait for, if it works. I call it the most conservative trade you can ever do, but it's one of my favorite trades. All I do, is it on this chart here? Let's see here. Don't worry, that's the 10-minute chart. Let's pull back. I'm going to go to the trend cloud. I was showing you the trend cloud the other day. Right here. Why are you ringing?
Set thanks.
Oh, the love in the room, guys. Okay, so where are you? There we go. Trend cloud, one of my favorites. That was the very first indicator I had. So this was the first run we had. Here's our market open price. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but what I do right here. That's it. That sounds kind of weird. If I get, and I'm going to follow this order, this line here. If we have a really strong snapback, I'm going to take a limit order back. That's all I do. Okay, right now it's early enough in the trend, it could be this line. I'll look at these two lines here, this one or this one. So if we do get a trading opportunity, I'll put it down to here, or I'm going to put it up to here. It's one of those two. And you'll say, why? Why are you doing that? Well, I'll show you why. The angle's coming down. See how it goes in, gobbles it up. Very little on this one. Look at this. You got 4 points there, but that's late in the phase. Let's go back a little farther back in time. So you watch. You have to watch the candle. Like if you feel a little nervous because this is flattening out, you have to see what's happening here. But what we're going to show you is, well, actually I'll close this trade because I have to show you the chart. But let's focus here. Holy, like laptop screaming. Let's go back in time. Right here. Look at this. We're above it. Let's say if you tap down here, look at that trade. And this is our trade at 11 a.m. This was that one day that I actually got those few points and then it took off the rest of the day. And if we took that trade, for example, 3 to 4, let's say we wrapped up at close, 30 points. I like that. And you can do that over and over and over again. So if you actually just load, sell limit here. There we go. I'm just going to put that one on there and I'll watch it slowly but surely going down. Come on, put it down. So we have just a point of reference. And look at you, wants to crash 951. We got our 1018. I really wanted to pull up again. So I'm going to move this to the side. There we go. She's just creeping out, still around the 70% zone. Hopefully we can get that Jose's famous W pattern. Anyways, we'll get back up to here, hopefully at market open price by 10:15. This is what we're going to be looking for. And if we can get that, we can run it. Okay, I think I showed you all the charts. Did I have a baseline? I wonder if this one was supposed to have a baseline. Man, she's screaming today. Now, people that are using uni wrinkle bars. Let me just check something. I'm getting some data edge. Such viewers will experience buffering. Let me just check something. $9.53, $9.54.
He's the boat. 7-8.
There we go. We're back online here. My stream status is poor right now. I apologize, guys. I'll have to find out why it's doing that. And we'll go from there. And so what I'm going to show you guys, if it's possible, and I'm going to take a look at this video later. Uni wrinkle bars. Let's get into it. Oh, not this one. I'll do this one a little bit later. And you know that one. Actually, this is actually, you know what? I'm going to put this back up here so you can see what's happening. Let's go down. Let's bring this down. This is our pullback. Market.
It's coming in twice.
My sound is coming in. It's Randy. The reason why the sound's coming in twice right now is just I'm getting having a poor stream. It should be clearing up right away. And if it is, I'll test it out later. I'm still trying to figure this out with. Maybe I have to get rid of my camera. Maybe my camera's picking up some noise here. So we have markets and ask prices. When you're starting to get market orders, I'll say they're starting to get nervous on the sell-off. But what I really want to show you, oh, come on, is this one right here. You guys remember that tick range I showed you the other day? This tick range, as you can see from market open, let's see where we were in market open. It didn't really move that much. 31 from here. She's vibrating right here. We had one opportunity to take the trade in, okay? The tick range is pulling down, but see how beautiful, much smoother than the 4 range is? And what these boxes are high volume. So right now there was some high volume pressure here. It reversed. And usually I think I had the red boxes for up and red or more of a buying pressure than selling pressure. And the numbers on the side is the number of contracts within that one candle right here, okay? So, for example, while you're looking at all this, let's go. And this is the area we want to break. Once we start breaking this zone, we got 3 minutes. I would love to see it tap up and reverse. If not, what I might do is just wait for it to pull back. Hopefully we can get a trade here and go. This is a shallower foundation line, and this is a shallower institution line, okay? We have resistance up in these zones. This is your market maker line. But what we would like to, what you need to do is, if you're going to be trading, I always try to trade the pullback. Chasing the trade, I know you get excited, you want to get in there, you want to make a few bucks. And, but once you trade it, you got to realize, if you wait for the pullback, you have a better chance of risk and reward. The key of all trading is risk versus reward. Okay? So let's pull this to the side. We're at that zone of interest, a previous open and close, 8 o'clock. Now, hopefully this is our 10-15 minute pullback. And this is what I was waiting for. And then we can hopefully get into a trade. There we go. Now let's see what the other charts are saying. I really don't want it to go down here yet. See, she's really pulling strong, which is kind of crappy. Other than that, it's a patience game. And what you're going to find out right at the last minute, it's 9:59 right now. You usually see a really aggressive spike in one direction or the other. And then what I have, let's just take a look here. Oh yeah, she's a nice runner today. Let's go to, let me just get this set up properly. Looks like she's going to be a runner all day today. Something about 9:30 we actually did that. Yeah, let's see what I have here. We need one little pullback. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than you'll have to listen to me sing, and you really don't want to hear me sing. Okay, here's our pullback. And people who own the volumetric bars, try to learn how to use them, because it can give you an early enough indication of snapbacks while you're looking at momentum energies. So what I'm looking at is, this was a software I bought before I even started the program. right here. I could use the volumetric bars, but I got used to this over the years, so I'm going to wait for it to pull back, hopefully up to the 97 level. And this is what I was waiting for. And if it does give a nice enough pullback till, let's see, 10.3, 10.11 to 10.15, 20, we might be able to get a really good trade. Let's also take a look. What I can also do, I'll put it on sim here, possible trade. Right around 97. And where is 97 sitting at? 97 is sitting at the upper zone of the volume point of control if it gets that high. Plus, we're really close to the VWAP. So I'm getting and this line right here. Let me take a look here. Somewhere within this area. If it gets aggressive, I don't think it'll go that aggressive, but I'm giving it as much space as possible to see if it will pull back. I'm looking at consolidation. See if it was a major reversal, which I don't think it will, but we're waiting. This is another area where you could hit. And remember, these were the swing scanner lines that we put on this morning. Just give it some time here. It's 10:03. This is the signal at 10:03 right down here. I'm waiting till 10:10 to see what happens. We're still kind of aggressive. We need that pullback. And it might get to 96. Oh, I'm at 06. Why did I say 06? I said 97. That was weird. That's the area I wanted. My apologies. Ah, now I know why. I put an order in my actual live account. That's why I wasn't seeing the lines. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's see what's happening on this vibration. We'll see at 10:15. If it starts taking off, we have a really nice half-hour run, and we can hopefully hammer through all these targets here. Would be amazing. If you want to do a fractal breakout trade, you can do that as well. We wanted to see the support and resistance on the open price line and everything, which is good. Do we have any more market open prices? So we have a market open price down here. So we'll just give it some time while it vibrates. I'm trying to get a deep enough pullback, 96 to here, that we may be able to get deep enough for a good runner. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll see if there's any W patterns. Oh, but this is the crucial key. If you look at your charts, guys, every single day, put in 60 days, put in 90 days, there is this critical time, 8:15 my time, 10:15 your time. Majority of the time, if you watch that time and you wait for all this noise to finish, you might be able to get in a really, really good trade. That's why when my data mining software picks up 10:15 all the time, I'm always saying, why always 10:15? And the reason why is, I'm not sure if it's Asian session or part of the London session, a lot of them are closing up their contracts for the day. And then it starts deciding, okay, we made enough money, let's reverse the markets or do a continuation. And we'll wait. And for myself, the most difficult thing for myself was, I'm just going to move this down a bit, follow my run, getting set up. So now I'm at volume point of control. The most difficult for myself as a trader for the longest time was being patient enough to get to find the trade opportunity, not waiting for the trade. Because I was trading NASDAQ and so fast I could snap money, like snap money. ES is a slower beast. It can be much safer. if you're patient enough. And that's the key what we have to do. So where are we right now? We are at 1% negative. Let it do its, hopefully its pullback. Let them get all this liquidation down here. This is what I want. I want them to pull back slowly, thinking everything's good. And then we're watching this, because this was a major drop off, which would have been good at market open. We would have been at 98 to 87. Good run. And we'll see if this is going to be, this could be a runner all day. And if it is, we can get in one trade and just ride it. And when I start writing that trade, I will switch to the Unirenko or whatever. So now on the Unirenko side, because I was teaching you guys scalp trader. See where we are right now. We've been watching this vibration for so long. We have 40,000 contracts, deep enough retracement. There is a trade here for continuation if it's right. And see where I'm high enough where I am right now, possibly almost look like a reversal. But I'm high enough to try to take a deep enough retracement for a continuation. And we're waiting. So let me just check something here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, it's still poor connection, eh, guys? Tick me off. Maybe it's Mexico internet, I don't know, or it's just because I was having excellent internet very previous week. Or it could have been the Revolution week. They have their Independence Day Revolution weekend. So there was a lot of people here and a lot of bandwidth is getting taken up here. I might have to change up the music as you hear the background music. Maybe I'll put on, for you Canadians out there, Stompin' Tom music all day. Would that be a nightmare? Okay, let's see if we can get this punch up for a reversal. We're at, let me see, 10:15 here. Let's go back to this chart here. See, she's holding. 10:15 is coming up. If not, I'll take the 10:15 this way. We'll see what happens. 10:08.
Running uses. Suddenly, your voice is only coming in half now.
It's my bipolarism, Rennie. Alrighty. Now, what I want to show you here, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a few things here. That's account here. Sim. My sim and my live are the same. Okay, so see where my order is? It's still at the volume button. There you go. Just no David Matthews band, please. Alrighty. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this down by one tick. The reason why I'm going by one tick, I'm also using this chart, which it's I have to write a code for that, but it's basically like the VWAP as well. So I'm just following it. It's a few ticks off or a few points off. So actually, this line, it's probably this line right now I'm on, because this line and that line is matching up perfectly right now. So. Let's see what happens here. I'm just going to move my price point up just a hair to see if 10:15 is actually going to kick in or if it's going to reverse. Now, what we can watch for, I'm not sure, I don't know if this is staying orange. I don't know if this should have been technically green because these bars are green. I'll have to go back into the code again. Momentum has just switched to the upside. We had a deep retracement. So we'll have to watch. What I'm going to do now is my sell limit order. I'm actually going to pull it up for now. You're going to say, Mike, why are you doing that? You're changing your rules. No, I'm looking at energies. Buy sell activator, turn red. We're going to wait till 8:15. We've got 4 more minutes. I just don't want to get caught in the trade that could have really spiked really quickly. So we're just being cautious right now. But everything is pointing down. Okay. My other order, if I can find it here. Let me see where we are. The most conservative order that I showed you guys today. Should have been on a trend cloud. Is it this one? The problem, let's see, I need one more monitor, guys. Where's my trend cloud? Where did I close that chart? Must be this one. Oh, maybe it was a chart. No. Sorry, guys. Chart 1. This is our bounce back. Good. So we're seeing this. Hopefully we can get, like I said, 96, 97. Give it some time. I should put the levelers on there, guys. Sorry about that. So that's the first chart. This one, this chart we're looking at right now. That one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I must have closed my trend cloud chart. So let's put it on for now. Yeah, okay, these 3 go there. We got it 1 minute, 10 minutes, I get closer. So what I'm going to do is right now, new chart. Sorry guys, I think I closed that. I didn't want to close it. Good enough for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the trend cloud on there for now. There we go. Nice and clean and easy compared to the 1 minute. Okay, so on a 5-minute chart, we're just tapping on this. Isham, you're waking up. Good morning, Isham. So this order here at 06, I had it on 13 here, so now we got to move it down. So this is, like I said, my most conservative trade right here. And see how it's hitting the, let's open this up for you guys. It's just hitting into the swing scanner line. Just gonna check my see if everything's setting up. Okay, now we're getting to that 10-15 signal. Okay. Now we have to see if she's going to reverse on us. Give us a little more time. We're going to wait and see. Very patient on this. And if not, there could be a turnaround right away. So let's go back to. Oh, what an idiot I am. The chart was in front of my face the whole time, right here. Boom. The really noisy one. So here is the market makers, what they were trying to do. We hit our bottom here. We're going to let this pull up. We have our sell limit right here. We're going to follow this line. This could be our ultimate sell-off line. And as you can see, this super trend, because I was using this as a testing chart, is pulling up at the same time as these. This is basically, this line is in here, but we're going to wait. Now at 10:18, what we can do here, if I start seeing it go in right away, I might just do a sell limit right away. I'll find it. Because I said 10:15. But I just want to give it a few more seconds. And on my sim, I'm going to put my buy or sell limit there. That's where I really wanted it originally. But we're going to see if she's going to break up a little bit higher to that zone. If not, we can put in a sell market. We just got to, I want to see what this thing's going to do here right away. Because we have 1018, 1024, somewhere right in that zone. We're going to see where it vibrates. If you start failing, we can jump in right away. Give it a little more time. You know, I'll put it at the even mark. I'm going to watch it vibrate there for a little while. Just give it some time for vibration. Because we don't want to get caught in a bad trade. Because this energy is down, pointing up. Buy sell activator still at A. I should have seen it when it first hit the red. And we could have taken that really nice trade. But let this pull up. When this turns green, I bet you any money, when this turns green and flips back to red, this is one of our best trades for the day. Just give it some time. And as you can see how this is curling around. Now, on the Super Trend panel itself, I didn't put it on the Williams. What these timestamps are, was like data mining, the same thing as the time scanner, okay? There was an event that happened. I have to look at what it was, if it was a crossover or a peak. As you can see, 959 was a peak and it reversed. And you see where it was all jumped, a whole bunch of times mumble jumbled here for it to pull down. 1024 could be our key time for the turnaround. We're still looking at, she's ready to go. Let's see which direction. We're so close. And then what else you can look at, now when we're pinpointing trades, we're going to get back into this one I was showing you earlier. Oops, come on, give me my chart. Where are we? Right here. It's all about pinpointing that first entry of a trade. And so we're really close to the volume point of control. I have it a little bit higher. I'm going to put this one up to here. We're going to give it a lot of time for it to come into fruition. And we just want to see if she's going to, we have an 0202 here. See how you have double wicks here? Actually, we'll put it just a little bit higher for there because we want to get that maximum reward out of this. Than jumping into a trade. Now we're going to see if this thing starts turning around. If it starts turning around, we might be able to jump in the trade the other way. We're going to find out right away here. Okay. And what we're going to do, give it some time for the pullback. And I just need to move my live trades at the same time. This is where the crucial area is. Okay, perfect. Now let's see. Are we going to go sell market here? We're still A is red, 1. Oh, I wish that was at 0. That would have been perfect. Let's see where we are. Give it some time, let it massage through. And what I will do, see where we are here. Let's see, okay, we're so close. Okay, so we're looking at this part. Ah, geez, I wish this is all reversing right now. It's all opposites. We have to give it some more time. We might even have to wait until it gets the market open price for the second entry. Or, like I said, guys, this is my ultimate trade here. Let it touch the institution line and we can run this all. We'll see what happens. It's really close. Some of you guys just want to scalp, go right ahead, but I'm trying to get that one opportunity so we don't get whipped out all the time, because for the past few weeks we've been really whipping this and driving us. Look like it's breaking through this first cloud. That's fine. This cloud is long enough. I think this cloud is long enough for it to 1018. Let this pull up. Yeah, she's still pushing hard here. And we did hit that bottom price. What's our percentage? Do you know what our net percentage is, guys? There we go. Let's see here. I want to know. I want to see this curl. We're at 1024 here. I think we finally hit our peak here. This is the zone. Looking at 3 charts at once. Let's see if this peaks out here. There's also, if you're using the 1 minute chart here, what you can also do is, I don't like how the cloud is set up, but as you see how the cloud is just crossing over from here to here, see where it does that?
Such would be a good sum of 3,605 figures.
You're bang on. I said 06, but 05 sounds right. Good one, Isham. Good call. Yeah, 05 for sure. That's why I have these markings here at 06. So if we put it down here, it's about 0575. This is the 03. Let's put this up for now to see if it keeps on going up. This is still curling up. We want this butterfly to come up for our second pullback. This is what they're doing. So everybody's thinking, yes, it's a runner, it's a runner. But we're at right now at the 98 level. At 97.75 was the peak at the time. We're really close to that 100 level, so we really have to watch. We're still below. We're looking for sells. I don't care, but we have a market open price. We're getting close to. It can vibrate on that market open price in reverse. My favorite opportunity is, like Isham that you said, is the 05. That's the institutional line. See how that order they're waiting? I've got to make sure I have it on. What do I have it on? 05. Okay. Somewhere in that zone. If it starts turning around right away here, because we have resistance. I'm watching this right now, but it still wants to push up. We have a lot of buy-in energy right now. This is pulling up. All this is pulling up. We have to wait for it to turn around. Buy-sell activator just turned green, which is fine. Okay. When this buy-sell activator starts turning red, because we have negative energy, I might jump into a trade. It all depends on this energy down here. Okay, guys? We're playing in the heart of the cloud. And we do have a lot of resistance. If you have your volumetrics, guys, you have a lot of resistance right now. Pepe, if you're watching, can you check your email, please? And just give me a heads up on Skype. Okay, perfect. So we'll see if she pops up or down. This is the area we're looking at. See how this bottom area, that's still too much aggressive energy going up. But at 1024, it's holding, and that's fine. This thing's curling. We're starting to get some downward pressure. I would love for it to give one more spike up. We can get back to 88 if it starts pushing down and we get in the trade soon. 88, somewhere around 88, well, basically back to the zone again. But I am looking for, if it breaks down, let's see if we can get these guys. I'm going to add one more thing here because I haven't done it. The levels. Jose Astorga's famous levels indicator. And what I'm going to do is good enough. Hopefully it doesn't get too noisy on this chart here. Might have to put on the other one. Okay, so on Jose's levels indicator right now, here's the marking for level 1. We actually hit his target 1 actually on that sell-off while we're doing education here. We're pulling, are we still going up? Yeah, a little bit. No, she's holding, she's gonna hold. This is our area. If she does pop, she'll get back to the zone. Let's get it to market open price line. I really want it here. And then come down. If it just plays around like this, for this line to touch market open would be my favorite. And we're good. It's a patience game. You don't have to trade often. You just try to get that right trade. Okay, so we got the white bar. I don't have fractals on this one. We have, now let's take a look at, I'm going to reduce this chart a little bit so we can get a little more real estate here. Now, what you can see, we're just vibrating on this line, and there's going to be a sell-off pretty soon. 1018 is holding. You know what we're going to do? Let's take a look at our market scanner to see what the news is on that so far. She's still holding at the 1020. She's ready to curl, looks like. We're at volume point of control. Perfect. So we'll let them play this game between here and here. Our 70% zone is up here. We're still holding our areas in this zone just in case she wants to push up one more time. But as you can see, let them load up these contracts, and if you start seeing it starting to get aggressive on a sell-off, we can jump in. And let's go Control 3, people who own the software. That's NinjaTrader's point of control for current. And as you can see, we're matched up perfectly right here. See, here's your 70, there's your other 70 at 89. So that's good. Leather chairs. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. And so right now we're at 0.9. We're still looking for negative territory. They're doing their pullback. Okay, let's look at as well. Where are we? This is our pullback here. See? We're back into that baseline opportunity. We did do a deep enough retracement to go up, but our runners compared to where the resistance is, little short wicks, longer extensions. Okay? That's what we're looking at right now. So if it does hold for a long time like this, oh, should not be breaking. Let's see here. If it does hold, because this thing's peaking out, this thing's almost at a curl. We're still at the positive A. How much high is the A right now? Let it turn down to negative, because we had the A was from here to here, so she's ready to pop. And I might start getting into a sell opportunity. I'm going to try my first trade here right away, guys. We'll see what happens. You're going to get really close. Just waiting. what I'm looking at is the crossovers here. Could be a second opportunity. Oh, let's get our, oh, no, we're still at the 05. And move that one down. There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. Hopefully we can get that beautiful institution line trade, and away she goes. And buy up all those contracts. Okay, so we're touching. We were patient enough to wait just to get into the market open price line. Now, what we need to know, she's going to pop break open to the 70 up to this 05 zone and come back down. So we are at 0.8, so it has done a really nice retracement. And the angle, I want to show you the angle here. I'm going to tighten up my screen when I'm looking. See, the angle's pointing down, okay? We had this major pull off, and see how she's following this. Actually, let's put an extender line here for now. I'm going to watch, I really got to watch. Oh, the other thing, wait. We are literally on swing scanner line from that education I gave you this morning, guys. So let's see what happens here. We're really close. But this line right here is the one I'm looking at. We'll also look at, it's going to be this line or this line right now, really early in the phase. And if she starts breaking down, we'll have to jump in quite quickly here. But we're just going to let them play here. And we are on this chart down the bottom, getting close to 45. So 45 could have been the pullback, and at 45 could have been our light shoot down. We'll just see what happens here. We're really close. We're tapping at the 600 level. See, that's your critical time. I said once you hit those zero phases, or even 100s. Because they did a 86, 96, 06, that would have been a 20 point.
So you're looking at 3,601 foundation, touch line on trend map.
That's correct. That's totally correct, Isham.
Bashar said 3,601.75.
You're right on the money, Isham. That's what I look for. One of my favorite trades, the most conservative trades, if you don't want to trade a lot, and I try to use everything all together, you know. Where's the momentum? Because you don't want to get that quick snapback, especially when you're playing with regulars. Minis is a little different story, but because you can, you know, risk a few bucks here, a few bucks there. But when you're using a bigger dollar value at $12.50 a tick, you just want to make sure you're at that right zone. And so what we're seeing here, perfect. This is what I'm looking at. We might be able to get our exhaustion now. Purple line, guys, and
Yeah, the scalp separation, I think, is the right one.
so right here is the purple line. We have one more chance to push up. We're holding the market open price range. Okay? So I'm going to put two of these back to back here so you can see what's happening. Still wants to push up. We're still getting a lot of buying volume on the volumetrics, but we still want to see if this thing will pull up for our one more punch up. See, we're tapping this dot horizontal line. Like I said in the first thing in the morning, that's a market scanner line. If you haven't seen it, there is another video that I put on there. So this is what we're doing. It looks like it wants to break out, but will it? That's the question. It can do that one last pop. 45? Well, let's see what happens right at 45. We're on that transition down here in the bottom. And if you feel worry about it and thinking if it's going to blast right through the foundation, you can literally just pull this up and wait. See if it taps, look at your volumetrics, see if she's going to reverse, and you can jump it. Okay? So I'll put that up there for now. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas of to be a conservative trader for risk and reward. And so we'll pull that up. I know we'll see what happens. And if it works well, we'll see the 1045 to see if that signal is the failed signal. And we can jump on there. We're just waiting. Everything's on market open price. Volumetrics is literally holding on that swing. It's amazing. Let's see what our other chart that shows. Let's look at our 10-minute. See, 10-minute looks aggressive. Now look how nice this is. It's let me just check something here. See how it's coming back right to that swing scatter line. This is the most recent swing scatter line, and it's just holding, and it's holding, and it's holding. Here's our market maker. We just pulled these numbers up here, and we're just waiting to see. And our sell phase, if I was in that sell phase at 7 a.m., this could have been our first excellent trade. So we just have to wait. So 85 to 97, good pullback, first big dip. Here's our horizontal, our cross line. And if we actually pull up to the cross line, we'd be close to that 03 level. So it could be the foundation line it might be tapping. Come on, guys. I want to get a good trade in today. My video is still working. Okay. We're at a 1 minute. There hasn't been any crazy sell-off volume yet. Let's take a look. I'm going to open up. Let's take a look at the news really quickly. See if there's any other crazy news. Negative numbers, Dow 300. Everybody's wearing their masks, behaving. All the Illuminati. Okay, so done. Pop up, perfect. Get to that VWAP. VWAP has been extremely strong down, which I like. I'm gonna reload this. I want to see what happens. See if the VWAP.
Sharp evidence. So quite interesting, if you load up the support resistance indicator, you will see some resistance lines there, which lines up with the foundation line of the trend pattern.
You got her. You got it, man. And we're just starting to curl here. See how everything's just lining up perfectly? I'll have to check with all these indicators why my VWAP flipped up to the 59 level. Take a look at that. And everything else is lining up quite perfectly right now. So this is the one, or actually Isham, I'll do what you said. Let's put on the market cycle C, not market cycle, market maker. I'm going to add this and market open, just these two right now, and see exactly where we are here. So right at the market open line, swing scanner line. Here you go. Here's our institution line is right in the swing scanner. This one we'll find out if we get a lot of volume sell. Get to that point. If it is, we might be able to get into the trade early. I would like to see it get to the 05, 06 level or 75 that you said, Isham. And if we can do that, then we could probably take a really good trade down. Pending, let's look at our energies. Holding on VWAP, 1045 signal is coming in 5 minutes. And we'll see if that's their catalyst to get that.
Also, your ABC123 support resistance indicator lines up. A sharp index. So check it out.
Let's check it out. Okay, let's see what happens. We're right there. He's holding. How much volume have we been getting in this past 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1600? I still have to get used to this ES trading. I'm so used to NASDAQ. I've been done already doing whatever to the gym. Or actually, I don't gym much anymore, especially with this COVID thing. But just a lot of walking lately. And plus my back is kind of foobarred. If it does go down and we have an aggressive sell-off, I will be looking at the target around 88, 89, somewhere right around there. But we'll see if it wants to still push up, because there's still been a lot of buying pressure, which I'm quite shocked on. And I'll give you a little secret. If you see it creep up slow, like, you know, we had that sell-off, and you see it creep up very slowly, like little mice. It's usually they do that, and then they just punch you right down and just give you a really big gut punch. Okay, let's see where this. I gotta get my other track here. We are going to try to do one of these two trades. We're really close. And 3 minutes. We'll see what happens in 3 minutes here. You know what I need? I need to put volume bars on here. I want to see if there's a volume bar spike. And that has to go right there. So we had a volume spike down. We haven't had a volume spike up yet. Now we're getting close to that foundation line. Are we getting resistance? We'll find out right away. This is the one I really want to see it hit. So we're breaking the 600 level right now. Actually, then guys, because I was doing the example here, this is actually a trade. If you see a couple of them lined up, you can actually buy in for a reversal. I am only going to be, for myself, I'm just looking for sells right now, because we are currently, I don't know what percentage we're in. We are 70.79 right now. And I'm just watching to see if she's ready to crash. Well, if it starts selling aggressively, we'll look at the 96 level to see if there's support and resistance for it to hold. And if it breaks down, then we got a good runner. Other than that, we'll just watch it creep up slowly but surely. And till we can get to that opportunity around the 0575 level. But if you look at it here earlier, see how it just was just playing on this foundation line? Before I made the institutional line, I was using the foundation for the longest time. And we're going to find out. You'll see if it breaks through, it'll pop up here and it'll get to here. And then we'll see if it just vibrates for the reversal. And this is what I'm looking for. Because we were at one point. Did anybody watch the percentages to see how far the maximum is? What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this percentage indicator so you can see what the max and the min is, so we know our percentages. Because what we can do is we can use, for example, if it was 1.2, it might go down to negative 0.6, 50% retracement on a net change. Okay, so we are at 45. So 45, will this be the reversal? And what I mean by the reversal, what I'll do is I'll click on this, invert this chart to see if this is our peak out. See how everything's peaking out here and here and here? Still could push up for a minute or two. Could be the 11 o'clock sell-off. And we're just giving it time. And if that's the case for it to hold, we could take this till 12:30. We'll find out. Now let's put this one back in. See if we're getting, we got 2 tips right on the end of the market maker 70%. We have those 2 ticks here. We haven't seen any aggressive selling yet. So we're just waiting. This is curling, starting to curl, but we have to watch. This was our first, okay, remember purple. And now our second push, and this could be our peak, but we haven't had a really big sell-off. And let's, you know what, also we'll take a look at, because we're getting close to that peak that we're watching. Let's take a look at this. All right, let's see what's happening. $10.45 buy signal, really close to the foundation line. That's the other one, institution line. How slow was this? 84. Here's our 0250, guys. See this? That's that 2 I was saying earlier today. Looks like it's lining up now to the foundation line, and then the 055 looks like will be the that institution. Just let it ride up slowly. You guys counter trend trading, congratulations. You guys are making a heck of a lot of money right now. Okay. Now, where are we on? Oh yes, doing one big punch. Perfect. Hopefully I get a blue bar here. Give me a blue bar. Where's our blue bars here? We have a blue bar, hit 05. 0575 we said. Of course, day trend buy has to all of a sudden kick in. I'm not playing these games with you guys. And sometimes if you don't get any trades in a day, guys, that's fine, because if once you're on the right trade, then you can make, you know, instead of, you know, $100, 200, 100, 200, also you can let it ride. Or, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 bucks. So that's why I'm not worried at all. Even though that you want to make that trade, but I'd rather be conservative and be very patient. So let's see right here. We had a high volume spike, not on here. And so if it does, did I say 88? Yeah, so I did say 88, so it could be a buy-sell activator coming in, but that's okay. That means we can get that deep retracement on 88 down here. We'll see. And our butterfly, look at how our butterfly is. Perfect butterfly going up. Hasn't curled yet, so we're just right at that zone. I would love to see it just, so close. Just give it some time. And she's speaking out. We had a good whip there, good butterfly reversal. So let them creep up. Where was the first major crash? Let's see, we're right there. That's our range. And let's get rid of this, if I can get rid of this one. Let's see what this one is. There's that spike. Okay. 04. Actually, let's see what it's going to do here. Let's pull this up here for now until we see exactly what's happening. That's our spike. Okay, here we go. Is this our trade or not? Let's give it a second. You better not reverse, I'm telling you. We've been waiting too long for this. Oh, I want that right there. We'll let this minute or two finish up to see if it breaks in. Really close in that. I think this is our trading opportunity coming in here. Did we get a blue? It was a blue bar. Okay, perfect. High volume bar. So I'm gonna give another minute or two to see if she's going to break through. If not, start reversing. Once I start seeing the reversal is the area of interest for myself. See, we have that little spike here. Could be that 1106. What time are we at? 1052. Just give it that time, because this slope, I'll be honest with you guys, this slope is tight. So we have a good feeling it's just going to reverse. Unless it wants to grab these back to market open and pulled up. We'll find out. It's right there. It's right on that line. So that was our first punch. This probably was our second punch right here. This was the actual second punch. $10.45 past 10:21, so it could be the 9:15, 10:06. So we'll just give them that room. And give them that room till it turns. It's really going to turn here. And what's our percentage? Our percentage is, you see what they're doing on this one. 06 vibration. That was a good runner there. We're just out of the 70 zone. Market open price line is at 010. No, we passed that one. That's a different one. And where are we? Oh, I have that set up for 3 a.m.
The other scalping. Set it in 1 minute chart at the institution line.
Just give me a second here, guys. I have to read what you're saying here. Okay, so we're still at the one institution line right now. And we haven't had that big sell rejection yet. It's really close, guys. It's getting extremely close here. But we have to, let me just open this up. I'm looking at two different charts here. Let them explode this up for the reversal. So that purple went to white, and we are getting ready here. Yeah, she's just starting to give that. Is anybody watching their volumetrics right now? Because your volumetrics are starting to go a little crazy here, but here we go. Let's see if we can get that punch Till I start seeing this other punches that are going up for the first punch going down on now candlestick patterns. Now we can get going here. Okay. Give us some time. Where are we here? This thing hasn't turned yet. This thing hasn't turned yet. And this is just still peaking. So we're going to look at all three. Okay, this could be our trade here coming in. I would love to see this just turn a little bit more before I enter. It's so close. They're selling a lot of contracts, guys. There's we had 1,000, 1,500 more on the sell time. So the first time it's actually starting to sell. Now we are on that institution line, but we just gotta let them gobble it up. Oh, now they switch to buybacks. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Okay, let's let them play this game here. We're so close. We'll let them gobble up whatever contracts. We are literally, see this line here? We're literally on the market maker line. And this is what I like to see. We got to that point. We're letting him play that game. And if we can start seeing it sell off, then we can jump right in. What percentage are we at? We are at, oops. I hate that. So close. Keep on buying up, guys. We'll get you. Even if you get to the 12th of the market maker line, it can knock all these out. But it will pull down. He's pushing hard. So we have, here actually I'm going to show you. You can get it on volumetrics, but this is what I'm looking at. When I look at where my lines are, knowing where the support and resistance is. So we had that spike. This is where the institution line is. And so we got 440, 176, 285, 694, 985. See, there's another 5, 600. They're trying to hold that line there right now. And I'm waiting because I said this is one of my favorite trades right here, right on this line here. We have the market maker line. We're on the institution line. It is holding, but there's a lot of buying and selling pressure, so we've got to let them fight through here. I don't counter trend trade. If you guys counter trend, congratulations. I don't care how much money that is, because I lost more than I won personally for myself. And I will wait and see. And if it does push up, possibly, because we did break the leveler here, and if it does push up, it could hit fib target 1, hit these zones and reverse. But you know what? I'm waiting. And if I don't get a trade today, unfortunately, that's going to be another crappy one. But once you get one good trade, that's all you need. There's a, what is that commercial? You know, you surf online, you get on, you know, Bishop and Jason Bond and Timothy Sykes, all these other stock traders. But they're true in one sense. Is all you need is one good trade in that a week. Okay, this is my spike. Now let's see. A little above the institution line. There we go. We're starting to get a resistance here. That if that block locks, then we know for sure this is going to be our peak. The other thing I have on this, I actually have a Fibonacci retracement, or we're right in that Fibonacci retracement rate. Okay. This cloud is higher than usual. No, it's at 8816. That's fine. Let's take a look at the 10 minutes, see if it's peaking out. Where's my 10 minute? Right there. So there you go. We had that spike. This is the next 10 minutes. As you can see, we're peaking out unless she pops up a little bit higher, but we still can get a deep enough retracement. 95, 91, maybe 88. We'll see where the market open line is. We are above VWAP, but the whole time it's been going down. I think this was just, and let's do a Fibonacci retracement here. Gotta watch that. Fibonacci retracements from top to the bottom. Fibonacci, actually we're past 68, maybe 786, maybe pull back, we'll find out. But she's holding, see? We're all in this volume point of control here. All this volume here. And if she still keeps on going deeper, so be it. Because that is a nasty reversal. But extended line, look at this, beautiful. Let's do this again. Pre-analysis, boom, extended line, look what they're doing. So things look like possibly it's going to be lining up. Just give it some time for them to start getting exhaustion for the next 10 minutes and see if we can go down here. Come on, start turning around. I want to trade below the institution line under here. Just flattening out finally. 11:06, 11:02, 4 more minutes and we'll see if this is our time. A lot of these times, too bad 10:18 failed, 10:45 worked, 10:21 to 9:15, yeah, so we're getting to that 11 o'clock time again. Okay. Peak, perfect. Look here, second chart here. Yeah, why did your cloud have to come up this way? Transition. There we go. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put a sell stop market. She's just starting to curl. Volume is showing. But what I'm going to do, come on. I want to put it just one tick below the swing. Because I'm around, how many ticks of risk is that? 24, 25, just on the institutional line. And I'll focus on this. Where are we here? I'm going to close that. There's my institutional line. 0425. Are you still pushing up, eh? Still haven't had it super red yet. I have it at 0425, eh?
Orders submitted.
And as you can see, what you're seeing here, how the wicks are just starting to do this shaving thing here. And then what else I can do is actually, you know what, if you need to be a little more conservative on a trade, what we can do, let's go back to this one. Okay, now I want to show you something here. That's too low there. Let them play on this volume here. They're really trying to push it up. Let's check something here. What's the low on this? The low is 0350. So we can go to 0350 there, just within that zone, just give it some room. Until this volume switches over. Just giving it some space for it to figure this out, because we're just above this cloud here. So we're staying just a hair away until this thing starts turning around. We're getting an olive color now. Yeah, I gotta finish this. I don't know if this is gold here. They might hit fib target 1. Yeah, fib target 1, these things are really close. Because this is too long of a runner for it to hit the institution line for continuation. It will pull down. Beautiful. Now, please, volume point. Now, this is what I'm going to show you. All right. This. See how she's starting to block up? I want to see them trap these guys. That's what I'm looking at when I add up all my charts together.
A sharp entrance. Somewhere you think it will drop to.
That's a good question. That is a good question where it will drop to. Because right now, look at, we're still in the top range of the market maker. See how she's tapping up and we're getting volume there? If it pops through, then we'll have to wait and see if it hits these levels. But when she starts turning around, because we've got a nice big butterfly here, and this thing, well, if it goes to 21 after, whatever, we'll see. I'm waiting for, because it's not really pushing aggressively from this institution line. If it goes down and we get a good runner, we can go, because if this is, let's take a look at it here. I'm going to go Fibonacci retracements here. It's a deeper retracement than I wanted. See, we're past the 60%, but we're before here, but we're right in the zone. So if we do extensions, maybe we can get to 127 or 141 here at 70 if it pushes down. But this is a really aggressive pullback, right? They still might be pulling back until we get to this zone, as you can see here. They could be just trying to gobble up the contracts for another aggressive sell-off. But see, right, this zone here and this zone right here are touching. And this is what I'm waiting for. And we haven't had, it was a very slow climb straight up. And if it does hit market open price, we'll see what the rejection is. And if there's an aggressive rejection, then what I do is I'll watch the target, see if it touches the institution and reverses up, or let it go down. So that's what we're waiting for right now. Because now it's doing the opposite what it's supposed to be. It's a deep retracement, and our percentages are like here. Just give it more time for it to turn around. Where are we on this one? See what they're doing here. Market, 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 all market. There's, look at that ask. We need a bid number here. Oh, I'm in the cloud on that one. I don't like trading in the cloud. Well, I could put it below here. We'll see. We'll see if it's a deep retracement. Let it keep on creeping. Wow, she really wants to push it up again. Those dogs, eh? 06. Purple line once again, went from white to purple, so they're trying to do one more push. We are at fib target 1, issuance fib target 1, and see, this is all the liquidation here. So we'll give it some time. I'm looking for that major sell. And our percentages are come on, where's my percentage? Can't believe it's going up this much. Shouldn't be. But it is the market, so you have to be patient. 0.59. So I did say around 0.6. So let's see, and it is flattening out at 1105. There we go. There we go. Now, where's my institution line? I gotta find it. Got too many charts going right now. Educate you guys. Let's see where we are here. I'll move that up to somewhere right around there. Oh, oops. I'm waiting for that to sell off.
A sharp entrance. Set fighting here in this zone going nowhere looks like it will drop.
It should drop, Isham. And she's getting ready now. A little bit higher up the institution. What is the institution line? Oh, 4. Oh, what is it at? Just let it vibrate for a while. We are tapping off. Look at this. This is where the vibration level is. Okay, F6 here. There you go. That's their peak right there. Now they might try to gobble up a few more contracts right there. They're really close. But it's our slope. Boom, up, down. Yeah, she's gonna. And where are we? Extended line. Really close, give or take, right? Or right there. Okay, we got that one. Now, can we get reversal? Is the fractals being nice to us right now? Okay, so what you're seeing here, there we go. Let's open this up a little bit more. 1122 might be it. She's starting to curl. She's starting to curl. There we go. Let's see. It's about time. Yeah, she's just starting to curl. See all these fractals here? Fractal green, fractal here. She's starting to really close. Unless if it wants to grab these stop outs, like, I mean, we can, and we're at another swing scanner peak. Actually, it literally touched the swing scanner peak and held. So we're so close. And where I am on this one is just, I mean, I could put it up. I don't want to get it too tight just in case if it still wants to push. And where are we on the institution line?
The underscore peak. Second will drop possible hit between 3,597.0 to 3,596.0.
Well, we'll find out, guys. 96, 97. That is market open price line, guys. So that means if you do it, that's a 10, 12 point move. But I would like to see an aggressive sell off because we had one aggressive sell off already. But you know what really ticks you off is that it was negative and it's creeping up very slowly, constantly. And so we're at, how many of you guys use volumetrics? Any of you guys? Wow, what a constant run. Whoever got that run there from 86 to 07 got some good points there. But it's ready. This should be green. This should be beige. I don't know why that code is not working properly.
A sharp entrance. Set for a quick chart, it's also weak. Don't need very low motion to pinpoint the trades.
I agree for those footprints. Okay, still wants to go, those guys. They're running it today. Okay, so we're at 0.52. We'll see if they get these stop out guys, and then we'll see what the energy is. And then when we're taking the sell off, if they're going to still keep on pushing it up, we'll give them some time. They're wrapping up. I could see it in the volumetrics here. a lot of resistance. They're just creeping it up slowly, ever so slowly, and there we go. There's our big first sell-off here. Okay, that was our first rejection. Quite a bit of rejection, actually. So we had 4,000 contracts just in that. Wow. And look at it, literally hit the swing scanner line. So where is our foundation line?
Rajan set 3 digits. Rajan Evans set 30 of time and seconds. The other Scorpio set 1122 where market seller can be a big move.
That's great. 11:22, guys. So in about 4 or 5 minutes, let them take that first vibration. They had one major sell-off. We're still waiting. We can literally put our buy trade or our sell trade. We'll see what the vibration says. I'm also going to put it to right here. Let's see what's happening. We hit 09, back to here. We're really close on this level here. See how it's kind of like a doji candle? We had one quick sell-off here. And we'll see if they want to still keep on going up a bit. We'll find out. It's really close though. Unless they get to 16 in the reversal. See, we're getting close to 8 to 16. Wow. And we'll find out. If they take this level, then this is our opportunity for sell-off. They're going to be hitting one of these zones here, right? And then we got to run them. Oh. Okay, institutional. Let's go back to it. Because they're doing a deep retracement on this one. Is it that one? I got so many charts here for teaching you guys. Okay. That is an ugly reversal. Okay. Wow, what a reversal. And we are at what percentage, guys? That's the Unirenko one. I'll move this one out of the way for now. Still buying in. We're still 0.54. See? It's still holding, guys. It's still holding. It's just creeping slowly. But we did have one major on our well, we can close these for now. That's that one. I don't want to close. Of course. There. Come on, guys. There we go. Foundation was right there, so 0504. Okay, so you guys at 0475, perfect. So if we do get into this trade, which is starting to kind of look like it wants to. $675. Where are we here? 0575. Okay. We're just waiting for this to, if it's still channeling up, we're waiting for just a turnaround here. Or letting it get these stop outs. If you're already this far up, guys, just knock these guys out. It's so close. We're right on. This is literally that swing scanner I showed you. It's just playing in that. We are getting a lot of selling going on. So they're probably at their target there. I just don't like how this curled up right away, but it will go down. Because we had a long cloud, short green, long cloud. That was a straight up though, that sucks. Okay. Just give it some time. Yeah. 1122 is kicking in. We'll find out if 1122 doesn't kick in, then we'll try 1130. But she's consolidating right now. There's three phases. Okay, guys, remember consolidation, expansion, and trend. Yeah, we're getting selling pressure in now. It's not enough to give that shake. What I want to show you, see this blue candle here? This blue candle knocked out all these guys for stops, okay? As you can see, high volume, she's still creeping up slowly, which is just insane. You might do another. It hits at 1130 spike one more time. If it does one more spike here, knock out these stop outs. But there will be a sell-off right away here. You could see it. It's just waiting. Because this is fading down. I haven't seen that olive color. This, I don't know why it's gold. It should not be gold, guys. So just give it a hesitant here. You got to look at these gold bars at the same time. Momentum is working correctly because it is aiming down. Super trend is working correctly, and buy sell activator currently is working properly, but I don't know why this is gold. Right now they're holding the line on the volumetrics. But not aggressive sell. They're basically got to their point where they wanted. I think this is the area they wanted to get their price point to short. And that's the way it's looking in the volumetrics right now. We are, how many points are we above the foundation line? There we go. We're starting to get some more aggressive panels coming in. Let's see if it taps the 70% zone, and if it does, then we can probably get in here right away here. 70% zone is at what? 0575? Okay, we're starting to get our sell off now. Okay, now let's see if we can get this trade in. So it's 0.59 to 0.12. Let's see if we can get an aggressive sell. This is market open, so what we'll do is if we get in this trade, guys, we will look at VWAP to see what the response is on VWAP, and if it keeps on going down, we'll look at volume point of control at like what Jose said, around 96, 97. But it's just starting to do its first, it's sniffing right now.
Order help. Order help.
Alrighty, let's see if we can get some points here. So with this sell-off, we will put hopefully two buy target here. See the blue volume kicking in right now, guys? This is what we're looking for. Hopefully this blue bar is our breakdown bar. We'll find out right away. We will have to look at these lines here. VWAP is a concern. Price at the 600 level, we might close our trade at, oh, there's only 4 points. We'll find out. We'll see how aggressive this sell-off is. But see how this olive color is coming? This is coming down. Okay, so we have support and resistance right here, so we'll see what happens. It's pushing. The only concern I have is around the 03 level. We will see what the vibration is at the 03 level. If we have a really big snapback on the 03, then we might have to close down here. And let's do this. Fibonacci retracements. From here to here, we're at the peak. So let's see, like right here is 38. This is our deep retracement at 50. Just give it some time. This angle is going down quite nicely now. We have an aggressive angle here. So 1122, if it works properly, let's take a look here. .51, 1130, 1112, 23. Let's see.
Further illusions. After you finish with your live stream.
Sure, Rennie, no problem. I'll contact you. Waiting all day for it.